On July 4th, 1776, in a hot room in Independence Hall in Philadelphia, 56 men committed high treason and plunged the colonies into war. The Declaration of Independence was written by Thomas Jefferson, along with a few other delegates, and is based on many ideals on government put forth by John Locke. The delegates of the Second Continental Congress were meeting in response to the taxation that had been placed on the colonies by Parliament, despite the fact that the colonies were given no representation in Parliament. The document itself is not particularly lengthy, but it can be split into 5 main parts. The introduction states that the laws of nature give people the authority to declare themselves free. The preamble is meant to outline the basic ideas of government and how that government does not have the right to infringe on someone's rights. In the indictment, the delegates list a catalog of King George III's repeated injuries and usurpations. In this list, the document mentions colonial descent over things such as quartering, along with the Tea and Stamp Acts. Following this list comes the denunciation, which ties the case for independence together. All of the problems have been exposed, and the colonists felt as though they were acting to preserve their own natural rights. The conclusion of the Declaration asserts American independence from British oppression. The Declaration of Independence was one of the first steps on the long road to independence, but it was a crucial one. The debate over whether or not to declare independence was contentious and came with both pros and cons. On one hand, the conditions in the colonies were rapidly getting worse as the British placed more and more sanctions. However, if independence was declared, they could all be convicted of high treason and hung. Not only that, they knew they faced a formidable opponent in the British Army. This document served the purpose of declaring American independence, but it also laid the groundwork for the identity of the new nation, a nation in which all men are created equal. The inalienable rights that are given to men, and eventually women, because of their human nature, are the most fundamental principles that America stands for. The Declaration of Independence became more important later when the Constitution and Bill of Rights were being written. Both documents further extended the setup of the federal government, but the main focus was to make sure that no matter what, the government cannot strip people of their basic rights.